looking at the Arcos Hotel. We've got 21 k's today. I think it's about 5, maybe 6 hours. I always start off walking slow. It's cold, but it's, well, the sun's not out, but it's clear. And it doesn't look like we're going to have any rain today. So here we are, out in the middle of nowhere, walking amongst lots of green fields. One thing I probably should have brought up right at the very start of this is, why are we walking the Camino? Well, one of Deb's girlfriends and her husband walked it about a year ago, and it really inspired Deb. And I remember Deb asking me, do you want to walk 800 kilometres across Spain to the cathedral? And I remember thinking back then that it's probably not the right answer, but I remember thinking, oh look, it's not really my thing, but then again it's not my thing, so I'll give it a go. And one thing that everyone's saying, and I agree with it, is that it's a physical challenge. You're walking 20 to 30 k's every day. Yeah, it's good fitness, cardio. You got to walk through all your aches and pains, but it's also a bit of a mental challenge, just knowing that every morning you've got to wake up, pack your bag and walk 20 to 30 k's, and just to have that in your head that you're going to be doing that every day for 6 weeks is a bit of a thing. But as well as all that, the positives are, you know, you're away from home, you're away from work, you're away from all the stresses, you get to zone out. The only thing we're focusing on is walking and enjoying this beautiful scenery around us. And it's a bit of a reset. And for us too, Debbie works full time, I'm a shift worker, I do a bit of overtime, so we are at times ships that pass in the night. We don't usually have a lot of time together to do this sort of thing, so it's a time to get to annoy each other day after day, week after week. So she really appreciates her time alone when she's back home. She doesn't know how good it is when I'm not there. Just about at destination 7. This is the little town. Nice little dammed and rapids. The colour of the water is nice. And there's my partner in crime racing off. Well, we've finally found our elbuhrgues. There's little bathrooms and toilets in there, and it's a little shared dorm room. No. Beds with little pull slides. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. Our own little private bunk. The privacy curtain. Oh, she's gone. See ya. Okay, it's day 7, heading towards destination 8. I think we're about 5 or 6 k's in. It's a cold, drizzly day. We're walking up in the mountains again, beautiful view. I'm not as passionate today as I have been other days. I think I'm a bit cold. One thing I have noticed after a week now is that I think our bodies, I can speak for myself, that my body has adjusted. The first day 2, day 3, day 4, I had really sore calves, inner thighs. Even though we were walking 20 k's once a week, it's different to walking 20, 25, even 30 k's every day. But a couple of guys told me back at the second stop that your body will sort of adjust and get into the groove after about a week, and I think mine finally has. Yeah. Another thing, if you're thinking about doing the Camino, anyone out there watching that's thinking of doing the Camino, we try to do a 20 to 25k walk once a week. But the last 3 weeks we didn't get much done. I think I was working weekend shifts, a bit of overtime. We had a lot of rain, so we didn't get in. But as long as you're generally fit, I don't think it really matters. You'll actually gain fitness by doing this Camino. Yeah, as I said, 7 days in, it's made us walk fit. Yeah, just got to keep battling on and zone out and have a bit of a think and enjoy the view. What do you think, miss?
Yep.
Yeah. Every 10 k's or so, it's nice to spot a nice little cafe, and this was a nice little cafe. Yeah. Sorry. You alright?
Yeah, we could pop them in here. Space.
Very nice coffee. Nice tortillas, which was an eggy omelette-y potato thing, and a nice orange juice. So that'll keep me going for another 15 k's or so. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We are up the top of the mountain. We've made quite a bit of ground since we left that little cafe, which was really nice. We're now walking through some beautiful wineries. Oh, you can just see the top, the tower of that cathedral in the distance. This looks like a little rest stop up here. One thing about rest stops, on one hand you think you've got 20 odd Ks and you don't really want to stop because it's going to take you longer. But at the same time, if you don't stop, I find I really hit the wall hard at about 20 Ks. That little stop back there was magic. A coffee, orange juice, tortilla, which is sort of like an eggy, potatoey omelette. And it really got me. And bread, always and bread. Oh, what's this? Oh, don't walk here. Yeah. Little fountain. Yeah. Yeah, but having a stop is good, even if it's only for 20 minutes. It'll perk you up and give you that energy you need to continue on. Yeah, but yeah, look at this, top of the mountain, overlooking all the wineries, and the rain has stopped, which is good. I'm not sure for how long, but it's good for now. You can probably see behind me, it's just been muddy and slushy for the last couple of Ks up that hill. You really appreciate paved roads or bitumen roads or concrete tracks. I'm slipping and sliding, but it's all part of it. Let the journey continue. Oh, okay, so we will be shortly arriving at Los Arcos. You just see those little buildings in the distance, and we're all just following the leader on our way to our next stop. Woohoo! Here we go, the locals are welcoming us into the town. Hello mate, how you going? Little guy. There you go, everyone's got something to say about our arrival. Today is, pardon? Logroño. That's where we're going. This is a nicer place. Where we stayed last night was a little bit more basic. It was the last place we could get into. It was just a little old building. We had a small bedroom with 2 sets of bunk beds, but fortunately for us, we had that room to ourselves. They said they were booked out, but there was 2 spare beds. But yeah, so we had an early night. I think we were in bed by about 7. The funniest thing is yesterday when you're going to a bar, and this happens throughout the whole journey, you never really know what you're going to go back with. I wanted to get well, I'd love a Jim Beam cake, I'd love a Jack Daniel's cake, but it was too tricky to ask for that. They didn't quite understand, so I said vodka and lemon. So I got a vodka with a slice of lemon filled up with Coke, which I've never tried before, but it wasn't too bad. Yeah. Deb got her, what is it? Carver champagne. And I also know that if you want a glass of ice, you ask for a glass of yellow. Yellow over here is ice, I think. Anyway, it's a nice clear day. It's a lot nicer than yesterday. There's not a breath of wind. There's not a cloud in the sky. And if I turn around here, the tracks are nice and dry. Yesterday we were sliding around in the mud, in the drizzle. We were cold, we were wet. It was a bit tricky, but it really makes you appreciate days like today. Okay, the journey continues. 28 Ks. Well, only about 25 Ks left, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Okay, 20 kilometers to go. Always good to take some snacks. We just ran out. We just pulled up at a little cafe. The line was about 10 deep. And it was going out the door, and I thought it was going to take about half an hour to get a coffee and then sit down for about 15 minutes. We're going to lose too much time. So always good to take snacks. You never know when the next cafe or shop is going to turn up. And I can see for about 10 k's in front of me over the mountains, there's nothing for a while. So I've got water and chalky cookies. Yeah, Deb's eating an orange. Healthy Deb. Go Deb. Well, look at me, what a buffhead. I was just babbling on about how sometimes cafes are few and far between. And about 1k down the road, I walk straight into this cafe. What a buffhead. Yeah. All right, I'll go and check out inside.
I'm going to go to the grocery store.
All right. Deb was off to the grocery store to get some goodies. I'll go grab a coffee. Oh. About 15 kilometres in. Here's lovely guitar playing. A nice little rest stop. Everyone's just sitting, chilling, having a bit of a break. But I think myself and my little princess are going to continue on our way. What do you think, miss?
Yeah.
Yep. 13.3. Some days it doesn't seem like it's getting any closer.
That straight line measure, that's not up and down.
Yeah, I think the kilometres over here are a lot longer than the kilometres at home. Have to double check that. We couldn't go past this little place without admiring it, getting it in our film. Yeah, cute little house, not very big. Yeah, nearly there. Always nice to see a little patch of water, checking out the rapids. It's a nice little introduction to this town. We're just about there, Logroño. Yeah. Looks pretty nice. It looks like a bigger sort of town. We're hoping we find some nice food. Just like the bar, you go to the little restaurants and you never come out with what you expect to come out with, but I'm just hoping for a nice meaty, healthy sort of meal there today. Destination 10 arrived. After a 28-kilometre hike, we finally hit destination number 9, sorry, not 10. Let's see what it's like inside. Oh yeah, a little bed. Looks like we go the toilet out the window here. No, I think there's a little door here that will open up, and there is the bathroom, toilet, shower. It's the simple things in life that mean the most. Woohoo! Now it's day 9 and we're heading to destination 10. It's 6:30 in the morning. It feels like midnight. It's dark. All the streetlights are still on. We've got another 28 k's today, so that's why we're up a bit earlier. We're just going to find this Camino trail and get cracking again. Whew. I don't think we've seen the cathedrals at night before with all the lights lit up in the bell tower. Hopefully it's coming up as well on the GoPro. And we've found the trail again, which is pretty good for us. All those little arrows. Hello. Are you here? What are you doing? I haven't got anything. Yeah. One of the locals has come to say good day and welcome us to wherever we are, middle of nowhere. Hello, champion. Where are you? All right. Have a good day. Yeah. Wasn't that nice? Yeah. Oh, okay. 12 kilometres in. Absolutely starving. We didn't have much lunch. We didn't have any dinner, and now we're what do we say, Deb? Carb loading. That's a bacon and egg roll, and I think that's a chocolate-filled croissant, my coffee, and 2 of these salt-replacing Aquarius drinks. So, that's probably the best meal of the day. Okay, this is the end of day 9's hike, and the arrival of day 10 destination was a bit of an underwhelming walk. A bit, I suppose you've got to take the good with the bad, but there was just an old dirty gravel road, kind of out in the middle of nowhere, walking against highways.
Through the vineyards.
Through the vineyards was nice, and I can see some snow-capped mountains in the distance. This town, at this stage, I hate to say it, but it looks a little basic, but always room for improvement. Okay, room 101. We've just landed in Hotel de Q's at de Najera. Twin room, a little bit bigger than the usual. There's our shower and toilet, but look, I won't go in there because Deb's in there. She gets all funny when I walk in there when she's nude having a shower. But yeah, this will be good for the night. I see there's little restaurants and bars just around the corner. 28 k's today is a bit of an ordinary walk. Just along dirt roads, along highways, so probably wasn't the best and most attractive walk, but I think that's the big days out of the way. We just had two 28-kilometre walks, I think about 42,000 steps each time. From here on in, I think they're shorter walks. I think tomorrow's only 21 k's. I never thought I'd see the day when 21 k's was a nice short walk. This great big rock behind all these little buildings. This is day 10 heading towards destination 11. It was a nice little unit, wasn't it, Deb? Oh, here we go. The only thing I am finding is that it's hard to get nice food. I ordered a hamburger last night and I got a raw piece of meat that was slightly browned on the outside, an egg and some chips. You know, no lettuce, no bun, just that. And if I wasn't so hungry, I would have left it. But yeah, I think, I hate to say it, but 80% of the meals that we're getting,
I think it's because the restaurants are closed.
They're not that good. Maybe the restaurants are closed, I don't know. The good ones. Yeah, and we always arrive in siesta time. I think siesta time's from, what, 2 till 4?
2 till 7.
Oh, 2 till 7. Yeah, some are opening a little bit earlier. But you've got to have a good breakfast. We usually get an hour on the trail and stop at a little cafe, and that's when we have our best food. An omelette, a coffee, a croissant, an orange juice, and sometimes we're lucky enough to pick up a couple of eggs, and that seems to get us through the day, because yeah, lunch later on and dinner haven't been that appealing. Yeah. Anyway, I've done my daily ritual. I've got my knee guards on, my shoes on. I've got my GoPro in my right pocket and a drink in my left pocket, and we're ready to go. Another thing that I'm quite impressed with is the fact that it reminds me when we go away in our camper van, I'm pretty impressed that everything we need for the month or the couple of weeks that we're away is in the van. I think, God, we're minimalists, and now everything we're using are in our packs that are usually on our back, but we've been forwarding them on because they're yeah, we did a 28k walk yesterday and they're just a bit heavy, but we just got these little day packs which get us through the day. Yeah. Alright, only a 20k day today. 22k day today.
Meeting up with some friends from Breckie.
Yeah, meeting up with Dean, one of the guys we met very early in the piece, from Breckie in about 7k's time, which will suit me down to the ground. Here we go, through another little vineyard. It's always nice. We're at the middle of sticks, dirt roads, tarred roads, muddy roads, snowy roads. And we're just leaving the rocky country, which just feels like we're walking in Arizona. Or Townsville. Townsville's got a big rock behind the main town. And we've got nice new rubbers on the end of my poles, 200k's in. Funny, the small things, you appreciate the small things. They've been going click, clack, click, because they've been right through to the middle for the last 100k's, which has been a bit annoying. So the new rubbers, yeah. And this is no TV, no news for 2 weeks. Just out here walking the walk. Oh, I thought that hill would never end. That was a long, windy, I think about a 5-kilometre constant hill. Beautiful view up here. And Debbie and I have just stopped for a nice orange break. Yeah. Yeah. And I think in the distance there is our next destination. Just when you think mustn't be too far now, you turn around and you see this long winding road into the distance with lots of Camino walkers on them, phasing out until the horizon. So forget that thought. and enjoy the walk. Destination 11 at the end of day 10 walking. Casa de la Cofradía del Santo. Look at those doors. Nice little square. We'll pull up and have a drink and celebrate today's walk over and done with. Okay, today we could only get one of these budget rooms. Debbie's saying no, but I'm saying yes. That's my bed. That's my bed just there. Hi guys, whenever I'm out in the cool weather, I always make sure to bring my Aurora battery operated heated jacket. This is a good quality jacket that has nice deep pockets, good quality zips and a removable hood that fits comfortably around the neck and chin area. To activate the heating, it's as simple as depressing the left side top button. Red is high, white is low and blue is medium heat. Switching on or off is just depressing the same button for 3 seconds. Battery power lasts up to 10 hours. Checking the battery is as easy as unzipping 2 zips and pressing the power button. The charging unit can also fit into any of the side pockets. Charging is as easy as plugging into wall, plugging into the unit as you would any other battery operated device. Aurora is a worldwide company that has a wide range of outdoor and heated hiking gear. They are located in several countries around the world. So jump onto au.auroraware.com, place an online order and never be caught out in the cold again.